Shall we start from today not to lie, not to deceive others, not to use harsh words? Let's take a strong determination. If you wish to enjoy every happiness you desire, be virtuous. If good deeds does not give us happiness, Buddha will never tell us to do good deeds. From a bad karma you can never hide. Who become ghosts and what's their nature? How to avoid a life of a ghost, and how would even a ghost could come to the human world again? Those things were taught by a Buddha. Namo Buddhaya, Theravada Saranai. So we have been learning about ghosts. Something scary and something interesting as well, right? So the interesting part is, when you do good deeds, you don't become ghosts. And the scary part is, when you do bad things, you will become a ghost. More than getting haunted by a ghost, the most dangerous thing is becoming a ghost. Right? Because once you become a ghost, there is no way of doing good deeds. Even if a Buddha appears in this world, a ghost can't realize that Dhamma. Ghosts have to live with ghosts. Their relatives are also ghosts. And the food they eat is phlegm, pus, and then the food they eat is excrement. Most of the demons are born in cesspits, in sewers, and in drains. And they depend on disgusting things. So do you like to get a life that is depending on disgusting things? Eating disgusting things? No. Therefore, dear children, we should learn about the reality of life, not only the human world, like in science. For science, we learn about this whole body, we learn about our heart, kidneys, brain. But just because we don't learn about ghosts very well, we just limit ourselves watching ghost stories and watching scary movies. We just limit watching those movies. And we don't try to understand and realize who become ghosts and what's their nature, how to avoid a life of a ghost, and how would even a ghost could come to the human world again. Those things were taught by a Buddha. Those things were only taught by a Buddha. So let's go to another story. This is about a stinky mouth. Last time we learned about a pig's mouth. Now we are learning about a stinky mouth. Your body is as beautiful as an angel. You all have seen angels, right? You are floating in the sky, beautiful as an angel and floating in the sky. But your mouth is being eaten by worms and it's very smelly. Now just imagine, your mouth is being eaten by worms and it is very smelly. So now this conversation is going on with a monk and a demon, with a ghost, monk and a ghost. I have met children who can see ghosts. Terrible to hear even. And then one day she has seen a girl. She's naked, and then the eye is covered with yellowish things, and the eye is covered with white substances. You call it eye bogus. So, and the whole eye is covered with the white substance and a disgusting substance. So the reason is, in the past life, in one of her past lives, she has shown her naked body to others. When you show your naked body to others, what happens? Through the smartphones, all these things, people show their naked bodies to others. They share their photos. What happens? They increase other people's lust. They increase other people's desires. And as a result, what happens? You'll be born among ghosts. Since you showed something disgusting, looks appealing, but when you show that, good qualities won't arise in a person's mind. So as a result of showing bad things, after became a ghost, that person's eyes were covered with a white, disgusting substance. White substances was dripping from her eyes. And what happens when there was disgusting things on her eyes? What happened? Beetles, all flies went and gathered and landed on her face. Thousands of flies are lying and relying on her eyes and eating those disgusting things on the eye. She just showed a naked body and got so much suffering, had to experience so much suffering. This incident happened just a few months ago. A daughter called, the parents called me and told the daughter could see demons. Sometimes when I preach Dhamma, they distract her. So don't ever do evil, even in secrecy. It's not a joke. So let's go to the story, that conversation between Bhante Narada and this person with the stinky mouth. Your body is as beautiful as an angel, and you are floating in the sky, but your mouth is being eaten by worms and it is very smelly. What have you done in your previous life? Now see the problem, previous life. Now whatever you do will give results in next life. Then this will be considered as the previous life. I was an evil monk and insulted others using bad words. See, even after becoming a monk, can insult others with bad words. Pretended to be a good monk. I did not control what I said to others. However, I did not do any evil actions with my body. Because of this, my body is beautiful, but my mouth is full of worms. You have seen this with your own eyes. Narada Bhante, these wise and compassionate Buddhas teach us not to lie or break friendships. Some people break friendships. Don't ever do that. I strongly suggest that you follow the instructions, and then you will be reborn in heaven and enjoy every happiness you desire. If you wish to enjoy every happiness you desire, be virtuous. Don't try to enjoy happiness in this human world by doing bad things and then lose this human world and become a ghost. Try to dedicate your life to enjoy something heavenly one day by dedicating your life on wholesome, which is difficult. I understand it's difficult. But when you get used to do good deeds, there's nothing amazing and peaceful and joyful in life. If good deeds does not give us happiness, Buddha will never tell us to do good deeds. If bad deeds would give us happiness, Buddha will never tell us to abandon bad deeds. Bad deeds will have some happiness, like when you steal, when you grab others' things, and when you engage in sexual activities. There's some happiness when you deceive your friends, and when you cheat girls, when you cheat boys. There's some happiness, but very temporary. Later, when the bad comes, when the bad karma comes behind you, when others follow you to take revenge from you, when you cheat others, then there will be no place for you to hide, because in the human world you can hide, but from a bad karma you can never hide. Therefore, if you don't do bad deeds, you don't have to hide. You don't have to worry. Even if you have done bad deeds, now let's take a strong determination to do good. And then try to, if your friends are in bad terms, try to make them friends. And then speak appealing and meaningful words. Speak words that are developing harmony in each other. And speak words that are truthful and that is beneficial, and speak words that will reduce people's anger, that will reduce people's greediness. Therefore, let's take a strong determination for us to change ourselves. Shall we start from today not to lie, not to deceive others, not to use harsh words? Let's take a strong determination. By the power of learning this sermon, may you have the opportunity not to lie, not to harm others, not to deceive others, not to use harsh words, but to be wise and to abstain from evil. Nama Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai.